Hey everyone, a little bit of a take two on the weekly notes because the webcam on my desktop that's brand new and I was excited about was giving me some audio issues. So I am going to do this again. Welcome to week 4 of remote learning. So far it seems like everyone's doing really well. I am about to begin reading and grading your first essay, which was an opinion essay on teaching about slavery in schools using some of the resources from the New York Times article and the Federalist website article. And now I'm going to do my best to leave very thorough feedback. Just one note on that. I will be leaving some very detailed feedback for each of you on your essays. And I ask that you guys do read those comments that I leave very thoroughly, because we don't have as any interaction in person this year for the remote students. These points of communication become even more essential. So if you guys can take the time to read the comments that I took the time to, or will take the time to leave for you, you will put yourself in a better circumstance for future assignments and essays that you need to write for me. So when those do publish, just please take note, go in, check them out, and follow up with me for any questions you might have. We can do an email correspondence or even an in-person, like a virtual meet, not in person, a virtual video meet, okay? Turning to the weekly assignments, we are beginning a new unit on a award-winning novel called Middle Passage by Charles Johnson. I have shared my screen so that you guys can see the assignment that is due at the end of the week. And it's an excerpt from the book. It's just one chapter that's called Entry the Sixth, and then the date. Now, this is 200 years later, time-wise, that this event in Middle Passage takes place from our previous discussion of the 1619 arrival. But I think it paints an important picture about the passage from the Middle Passage from Africa to the United States. And it goes with our unit title and theme, which is called Passages. So I chose to do this excerpt for many reasons, and that's one of them. So here is the PDF that I've shared with you. It is a whole 11 pages, so please do your best to read through. A little bit of a trigger warning: there is some very vivid imagery throughout this chapter that is not necessarily rainbows and butterflies. So please do sort of gear up for that. But I think that this book paints a really interesting picture. I've opened up the Middle Passage assignment, which contains some really vital information. Not only does it have the questions that you're required to answer, but I put some narrative context in this document as well, so that you can better understand the events of the chapter you're reading. I detail and summarize the context of the journey for Rutherford Calhoun, our main character, and then outline the summaries or descriptions of other characters that we will come across in this chapter. So please read this before reading the PDF, and then come back to it, to this document, for the 6 questions you have down here. So that's all we're doing this week. That'll give me some time to read through your essays and give you the feedback that you need. Again, if you need or want any clarification about anything, please reach out. You know how to find me, how to contact me, and we can set up some time one-on-one. I haven't had many students use the office hours, which is fine if you feel like you're caught up, but I do encourage you to use that as an effective way to get to me directly. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, and that's the fire alarm, so I gotta go. Oh geez, bye-bye.